Have you ever felt stuck in your writing? Have you ever felt like you need more inspiration, or you just, you feel stuck, you can't write, you can't create? If you have, I recommend reading The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I started reading Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way, at the beginning of 2021. I had been stuck in my writing for quite some time. I had this manuscript that I'd been, editing on and off for somewhere around 10 years. And I just never felt like it was good enough to send off to publishers or for anyone else to read. I don't know why really, but, creatively I felt stuck. I also, I did not have a good writing routine. There were a lot of things that did not work properly. And that is why I decided to read the book, Julia Cameron's book. And one of the first concepts that Julia Cameron presents in the book is the morning pages. Morning pages is still something that I write every morning, still today, 2 or 3 years later. And it's morning pages is a stream of consciousness writing that you just basically pour your thoughts onto a page, 300 pages every morning, and it helps with, it helps you clear blockages. It helps you clear your mind. It's if there's something bothering you, then you can just write about it in your morning pages, and then you can let it go and focus on other things. So the morning pages really helped me when it came to unblocking me, and it also made me realize that I was focusing on some bad stuff, that I could not, I couldn't control them anyways. So why did I waste so much energy on them? Another key concept in the book is the so-called artist dates. I've actually made a video about a poetry festival that I went to as an artist date. An artist date are basically, it's a date with yourself where you go out and do something that boosts your inspiration, boosts your creativity and productivity. And I think it's something that we do too seldom these days. Like, when was the last time you went out by yourself to do something that you enjoyed? So I think it's in the book that you're supposed to do it like 2 hours a week. But it really, really helps with clearing up blockages. I still use that concept today as well. But I don't go out on an artist date once a week, but at least once a month. And if you have not read the book, it is a 12-week program. Julia Cameron based it, if I remember correctly, she based it on the 12-step program that anonymous alcoholics go through. So it is a program based on that, I guess. And so if you're going to read the book, I think that you should do it the way that it's supposed to be done during 12 weeks. So don't try to read the entire book at once, but do it properly, because that's the way that you get the most out of it, I guess. So don't try to rush it, is my advice here. And throughout the book, you will also discover like limiting beliefs that you have about yourself or about your writing. You will recover a sense of self-worth, which is really important. And you will find key ways to handle your inner critic. I think this is also something that I guess I struggled with a little bit before reading this book, because my inner critic constantly said that the book I'd been working on for a really long time, that it wasn't good enough. So I'd never send it off to publishers. But when I read Julia Cameron's book and got this boost, then I actually decided, you know what? The inner critic, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. So I sent it off to publishers and they accepted. I got published. So yeah, that was amazing. And The Artist's Way also underscores the importance of having a consistent creative process. So the act of creating, consistently, preferably every day, is really important to stay creative. And by incorporating creativity in your lifestyle, that will, give more and more creativity. It's a positive, feedback loop or whatever they're called, because creativity cultivates more creativity. The book also, emphasizes the joy of creating. Like most of us are creative because we love it. It makes us feel good and it brings us joy. So don't underestimate having fun and playing around a little bit. And one of the hardest parts for me with this 12-week program was I don't know which week it is, but there's 1 week during this process that you're not supposed to be reading anything, and especially not like reading books. That was an eye-opener for me because I read a lot of books and I love reading, and being deprived of the storytelling was, it was interesting, and it was very, very, it was a learning experience for me, I guess. But all in all, I don't know if, I would not be where I am today if I had not read this book and if I had not, done the 12-week program that is The Artist's Way. And that is why I recommend The Artist's Way to all of my writing friends, which includes you guys. But yeah, these are some of the key takeaways that I took with me from The Artist's Way. I love that book and I recommend everyone that is creative to read it. It can help you unleash your creative power, and it will hopefully also remind you how important it is for you to take care of yourself and to, remember that creativity is not something that you can just drain. You have to also nurture it and, water your plants for them to grow. So, yeah. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, it will really help if you give it a thumbs up or left me a comment. I will see you guys soon. Bye.